everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Cocolisa, and for today's video I did said makeup look. So for this look I used Kylie's Sailor collection. So I used everything in the collection except for the lipstick. I used the palette, the eyeshadow sticks, and the lip gloss. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. Thanks. Alright, so the first color that I'm going to go in with is On Board, which is the darkest brown in the palette. And I'm just going to put that all over my crease and especially in the outer corner. The next color I'm going to go in with is Wavy, which is the second darkest brown, and I'm just going to put that around the edge of where I put On Board just to diffuse that sharp line and make it look more blended. Now I'm going in with the color Deep Sea, and I'm putting that on the middle of my lid, almost into the inner corner. Not quite to the inner corner, but almost to the inner corner. Now I'm going in with the color Don't Be Salty, and I'm putting that on the inner corner of my eye. The last color that I'm going to use is the color Blue Ocean, and I'm going to use that as a liner. And as you can see, I do have tape on my eye because I could not put this on without tape. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not going to be that precise, okay? No one has time for that. So I just put the tape there to make sure I didn't make any mistakes. These, of course, are the lashes that came with the collection, and I absolutely love them. Next, you can see me just wiping off my face because the the Blue Ocean color got on my cheeks, so I just wanted to wipe that off so that I didn't have powder everywhere. Next, I'm going to go in with moisturizer, and I am using my Fenty Skin moisturizer. And I'm putting that all over my face and just rubbing that in. Next, I'm going in with primer, and I'm going to use my Maybelline New York Master Prime 300, or the green bottle, and I'm putting that all over my face. And then after I put that on, I'm going in with my Maybelline Master Blur Stick, and I'm only putting the blur stick under my eyes. Then after I have the primer on, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. translucent powder, and I'm going to put that all over my face. And what this does basically is it makes sure I have a matte finish all day. I mean, not that I'm gonna go anywhere, but it's really nice if you're oily or even combination skin. It keeps you nice and matte all day. For foundation today, I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the color 470C. This is my first time using this and I really liked it. When I got it, I thought it might be too dark, but I think it actually turned out perfectly. And I'm just putting that on my face with a brush that my aunt got me from off of Amazon. And then I forgot to say it earlier, but for my eyes, all of the brushes I used besides the brush I used to put the glitter on my eye were fluffy brushes. So just big fluffy brushes are what I used besides the brush that I used to put on my eyeliner and my glitter. Those were flat. So after I put the foundation on, I'm just going over it with a sponge. This is not a beauty blender. No one has $16 to spend on a sponge when you can get 16 sponges for $1 on Amazon. So next you see me going in with concealer. For concealer today, I'm using two different ones. I'm using my Kylie Cosmetics concealer, and I'm also using my ColourPop concealer. So the first concealer I went in with was from Kylie Cosmetics and it's in the color Almond. And then over that I went in with my ColourPop filter concealer. I'm sorry, no filter concealer in the color Dark 48. And then I'm just putting that on with a sponge and patting that into the skin. Now for setting powder, I am of course going in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I pushed this all the way into my skin. I wasn't going to bake, I ended up baking, but I wasn't going to bake, so I wanted to make sure I got it in there nice and deep. So I just pressed that into the skin everywhere that I put the concealer. Then for a really light contour, I'm going in with my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette, and I'm using the second to last darkest shade, and I'm just putting that on my cheeks. Nothing too dramatic, it's a really light contour. Now to get the powder off of my face, I'm going in with the brush I normally use to put on my foundation, and I'm just brushing all of that setting powder off. For blush, I'm going to use my Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Hot and Bothered, and I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks. After I put on some mascara, just some plain old drugstore mascara, I'm gonna go in under my eye with the same shade that I used on my eye, that dark brown color, and I'm just gonna put that under my eye to bring a little bit of warmth. The name of that color is On Board, and that's just the dark brown that I put on my eye first. Now I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow stick in the color Sandy Cheeks, and I'm just gonna put that over where I already had the shimmery eyeshadow, just so it could add a little more color. You can see how when I put it on one eye, it added a whole lot more light, and it just looked a lot better. And then I'm going to set my face with a setting spray. For the spray, I'm using Maybelline Lasting Fix. Then for highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty highlight in the color Trophy Wife, and I'm just gonna put that on my nose. So right on the tip of my nose. I like to put a lot, you know, like Rudolph almost is what I'm trying to go for. And then on the bridge of my nose, I want to put just a little bit. Then for lips, I'm doing something that I absolutely never do, and that's using a lipstick. So I'm going in with a Kylie lipstick in the color Mary Jo K. It's a very deep true red lipstick, and since this look was kind of 40s inspired, I wanted to use a true red lipstick because that's what they wore in the 40s. And on top of the lipstick, I'm going in with the gloss from the collection in the shade Private Island. Alright, so this is the finished look. All in all, I like the collection. I probably won't use the palette that much, honestly. It took me forever to come up with a look that looked halfway decent. So there's that. Also the lipstick I probably won't ever wear. It looks really weird on my skin tone. I'm just a little too dark. But besides that, I loved everything. The eyeshadow sticks are great. I will definitely use those all the time. But I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked this look. It was really fun to do. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!